Welcome to another episode of Neighborhood News. I'm Jadra Patton, and today I'm here with Rich General. Hi, Rich.
Hi, Jadra.
Hi. Well, actually, we are here. Rich is actually one of our new board members. And Rich, tell me about how did you get involved with volunteering?
Well, basically, Jadra, I've been volunteering my whole adult life. But the last couple of years, it's taking on a whole new perspective, if you will, because my wife Candy and I are both now retired, so we have more time for fun and for volunteering and helping others. And the neat thing about volunteering is that we're finding out that we have a lot of fun doing that too. So it's really a win-win for us.
And you really got involved with Neighborhood Alliance through the Haven Center Homeless Shelter. Can you tell me more about that?
Sure. I found out about the Haven Center through our church, the Avon Lake United Church of Christ. Now, we're a very outward reaching church where all are welcome. And we're finding out that we really like to do things as a church to help our missions grow. We're led by our senior pastor, Kelly Brill. And Kelly is just a wonderful person. She's so nice and so kind. And she's also a very, very good public speaker. And our associate pastor, Bo Danseisen, is also a very smart guy too. Find out that when I go to church on Sunday morning, it's just oftentimes the best hour that I spend all week. And it's never a time when I don't take something away that I can use throughout the week, if you will. Our church also is very well known because we have very good youth ministry led by a guy named Nate Taylor, and the kids just flock to him. And so that helps out a lot too. And in an era when a lot of churches are basically just people are not coming to church like they used to, we're actually growing. These are a lot of the reasons why, along with the members. I mean, when you walk in there, it's just a great place to be, and we enjoy it. And we find too that all the people that are there worshiping with us, feel the same way. We not only enjoy being together and worshiping together, but we're very much a mission-driven church. And we actually support 6 different missions in our church, of which the Haven Center is one of them. But, so I got into the Haven Center, and, when you walk into that door, your heart kind of drops when you see what happens, because the Haven Center is a 68-bed facility in Lorain County, and it just basically is the only place that houses families. Your heart drops when you see what's happening to these people out there. Thank God for Neighborhood Alliance, because they're there to help these people, to try to get their life back on track. And so, it's good to be able to help. It really is.
And so tell me more about because you've seen the state of the Haven Center, and it's some pieces of it need a little bit of help. Some of the programs need a little bit of help, and so you were actually able to write a grant with the Living Water Association. Do you want to tell me about that?
Yeah, that's correct. Actually, again, our senior pastor Kelly told us about the Living Waters, and they're tied up with our church, but on a regional level. Actually, what a lot of people don't realize is that the actual headquarters for the United Church of Christ is in downtown Cleveland. But I'm now working for the grants through, again, our regional area, which is out of Cuyahoga Falls. And I'm working with a gentleman called Michael Howard. And Michael is the Reverend in charge of Faith in Action. And finding out again that we can write these grants. And he's all about trying to help people any way that we can. And working, if you can, with other churches to be able to do more to be able to improve the situations around them. So I immediately caught my attention because my daughter Jess is a really good writer. I'm a fair writer, and I thought, how cool would it be if we could work on something together to be able to help others? And it really was. So we started this, and we've written 3 grants in the last 3 years. The first one was to build an employment resource center. And basically, we found an area out in Haven Center that wasn't used. So I asked the guys from church. We went out there and we did it. We built it and put in new flooring, new electrical, computers, printers, and all that, so that the residents that are there, would have a place to be able to contact people that they need to get back on track. Folks, you got to understand that when they're out there, they don't have anything. Very few of them even have phones, and they want to do better. They want to get well again, if you will, but they don't know how to begin. So the caseworkers are out there to help them to navigate the computers. and do the things that they need to so they can hopefully again get back on their own. The second time we wrote a grant was basically for food. It was when the pandemic started to hit, and we have the 6 different agencies that we support. So what we did was we wrote a grant where we divided out the money equally between all 6 agencies so they could help them through that. And this last year, as you all know, again with the pandemic doing what it's done, it's presented a problem for Haven Center because one of the people out there got sick. So we found out that we had to move all of the residents out to area motels so they wouldn't get sick. And so we wrote a grant this last time, if you will, to put in a new HVAC system in Haven Center, because we know that eventually these people are going to have to move back into Haven Center, and we want to move back to a place that's just that's healthy for them again, so they can move forward.
Excellent. And so really the Haven Center kind of brought you in, and then sparked your interest, brought you in, and then now you are one of our new board members. So tell me about what you like about serving with Neighborhood Alliance and volunteering.
Well, I'm new, just got in as board, so I'm basically in a learning curve right now, if you will. But I've been very, very much impressed with Neighborhood Alliance. I think it was best said by our CEO, Alicia Foss, when she says we help everybody from cradle to grave, and we do. It's not only the people like in Haven Center and the families that are there, but like we recently opened up 2 warming centers. Because folks, as we all know in Cleveland, it gets really cold out there. And these poor people are living in tents and no place to go. So now we got a spot where they can go, or they could have gone and get food and have a cot, so they can at least get through the night. And so that's been a really, really benefit, if you will. And it doesn't stop there either. There's a lot of other things that we do all the way through to seniors, where they help enriching the seniors and their lives as well. So again, it's been a good thing, and I'm really glad to be part of it.
Well, thank you so much, Rich. I really appreciate your time today. Is there anything you'd like to add? How can our viewers, our supporters, is there anything that you could suggest that they can help?
Yeah, well, first of all, I'd like to talk a little bit more about the Haven Center and the people that work there. I can't say enough about them, because all of them basically are there not only for a paycheck, but because they really want to help others. So it's a great organization to help. But we do need help. We do need support. As you all know, Lorain County is right now it's going through a pretty rough time. Years ago, they were very well known because they not only were a shipbuilding area, but they had steel mills and automobiles and whatnot, and all that. But it's kind of dried up, so the whole area has been hurt quite a bit. But we're trying to if you will, to help on the basic level, help the people that are in need to be able to improve their situations. But I do really feel that Lorain County is now in a spot where they're going to be turning the corner, if you will. Things are getting a lot better for them now. People are starting to move their businesses back into the area. And I see this as being in a spot where people should consider moving back into Lorain County. The harbors and everything are still in place from before. We've got the railroads that run east and west right through the county. And we've got the interstates, 90 and the Ohio Turnpike. They're there. So, I mean, anybody, I'll tell you, if I was going to open a new company, I would consider Lorain County. For that, also, there's a human resource. So there's a lot there too. And, the pricing of land and everything is basically, it's cheap right now. So it'd be a good place to start a business. And if you look at our entire area, I mean, all you got to do is look down the highway down to Cleveland. And it wasn't too long ago when Cleveland was in a pretty bad way. I mean, businesses were not there either, and they were moving away. But now they certainly have turned the corner. People are actually moving back to downtown Cleveland. And as you work your way west from there, you see Avon, which is an area that's only 2 communities east of Lorain County. And they're just booming. They're really, really doing very, very well. And it's got to continue right down into Lorain County. So again, it is a good place. And I mean, if you would consider helping Neighborhood Alliance would really be appreciated. It's a great place to be able to put your time, talent, and treasure into good use.
Well, thank you so much, Rich. For all of our supporters and viewers, if you would like to find out more information about how to support Neighborhood Alliance, volunteer opportunities, even joining our board, we're always looking for dynamic people to join our board and do good in this community. Go ahead and visit our website. It's www.myneighborhoodalliance.org, or you can always follow us on social media. We are on LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. So thank you so much, Rich. I appreciate your time today. And you have a good one. See everybody later.
Thank you, Jada. Thank you. Bye now.